It looks really good in person. I do kind of want this color to be like a little lighter. I think I'm going to try to find like a little much lighter of a color because this color is like so natural. It kind of doesn't do anything for my lips. I kind of want one that's more pink so the contrast is more there. Like the gloss kind of looks like something versus my lips just looking moisturized. I mean, we love a moisturized look, but I just want like a little bit of a different look. But hey, I just wanted to hop on here and start talking because I haven't made a video in a while. Well, no, I did just make my last video, but I want to get in the practice of like making videos more, even if I'm not necessarily sure what I want to talk about, just like taking stress off of it, you know? Perfectionism, y'all know my battle with that. I feel like I talk about perfectionism every time I get on the camera. So we're going to talk about something different today. I was just thinking about like my college career and how like my college career has been really tumultuous. Like I definitely can't get into all of it in like this video. I would need to like structure it out and like really take my time with it because my full college career is like such a journey. But I was thinking today because you know this month in May makes 1 year since I graduated college. Not officially yet because I graduated like what May. Oh no, I think it does make 1 year because I graduated like early May. Like I graduated like the 6th or the 7th. Like that was the day I graduated, and today is officially the 8th. So yeah, it's been a year since I've graduated, and that's terrifying for many reasons. One, because I am 26. I started college in 2016 and I didn't graduate to 2023 because I changed my major twice and I also transferred. So like I lost a lot of credits through all of those changes and I just like kept seeing like my graduation date get pushed back. So originally the idea was for me to graduate in 2020, but because it was pushed back, I graduated in 2023. So that's one. I guess there's this feeling of like, because I'm 26 and I'm going to be turning 27 this year, I'm trying not to think about it. There's this feeling of like, I'm supposed to have my life together. I'm supposed to know things by now, where like life is supposed to like look a certain way for me at this point in time because I'm like in my mid 20s to like older 20s. Well, about to be in my late 20s. I'm not trying to age myself prematurely. There's definitely this feeling of like I should be somewhere further right now that like lingers over me sometimes, especially when I'm on social media and I look at other people and what they're doing with their lives. I'm just like, oh, damn. I wish I was doing 1, 2, 3. I wish I had that job or I had that apartment or I had that life. Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm messing up. I'm fucking up. You know? And there was like a thought that like came to me recently that honestly God gave to me recently that was just like, you have got to learn how to stay in your own lane. Like you have got to learn how to stay in your own lane. Like stay in your own lane because we're all different. You know what I'm saying? Shape, size, family dynamic, age, birth order. Like we're all different for so many reasons. Like we have so much context in our life that makes us approach life differently just as people personality wise. But also sometimes you don't really want things because it's what's for you or it's what's best for you. You want things because you see other people have it and you want the feeling that you think that thing is going to give you. Speaking for myself, as I always do. What's an example I can give y'all? This is an example. This is a good. This is actually a very good example. We all know like the TikTok girlies, and like the girlies who have like their 9 to 5s. They're very cute apartments. You know, silver, They're nice silver fridges, not the white fridges. They're nice cabinets. Their floors, high rises, penthouses. We know the vibe of these types of like girlies who have these very like luxurious apartment homes. And I remember for like the longest time, like years, I was just like, I want that. Like, that's what I want. Like, I feel so bad that I can't have it. I have to figure out a way to get money so I can have that. I want an apartment like that. I want an apartment like that. Da, 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 da. And I live at home with my folks, right? I live at home with my family. And I remember, I don't know if there's a particular moment that did it necessarily. It might have been me walking down the street because I do that a lot and I like to walk outside. So I think I was walking down the street one day and I was looking like at the little like community areas we have and like the land that is out like in the community homes, or not the community homes, but the land that's out in like the community area. There's a lake by my house that I like to walk by and stuff. There's trails for me to walk with my dog. And I thought to myself, I like space. Like physically, like I like and do my best when there's a lot of space around me and specifically a lot of nature around me. I like trees. I like grass. Like I like space. I like for there to be a lot of space, and specifically space in nature where I am or where I live. Even growing up in like my old home with my family, like I would always be outside climbing trees in the backyard, in the front yard, playing around. Like I've always been like a nature girly. I've always loved to be outside. So I was thinking to myself, like, why do you really want why do you really want this apartment? Like, you don't even like to be in small areas like that. Like, does it look gorgeous and beautiful? Yes, but you don't like to be that high up in the sky, because I really don't. I don't like the idea of like living high up in the sky. I like nature. I like to be on the ground. You don't like to be that high up in the sky. You don't like to be in small areas for that long. You get restless. You like space. So like, what do you really want this apartment for? Like, I had to think about it and I was like, what do I want this apartment for? I don't even like spaces like that. Like, yes, it's beautiful and I like the idea of having my own place one day, but that was something I was desiring just because somebody else had it and it looked good on them. It wasn't even something that's like really for me. Not really. So I think with that being said, like I kind of realized like, damn, it's really important to stay in your own lane, because things that look good for other people sometimes will trick you into thinking that it's good for you. It's like mannequins. When you see cute clothes on a mannequin, and it's like, it looks so cute on the mannequin, but it don't work for you because it's not your color, your body type, your style, your fabric, your texture, whatever the case. Certain things look good on other people and they look that good because it's for them, but it may not work for you. That may not even be where your value system is placed at. They just make it look good because it's for them. And I think it really hit me like, oh, staying in your own lane is deeper than just like, staying in your own lane is deeper than just like eyes on your own paper. It's like other people's lanes are literally not for you. Like, you'll trick yourself into thinking that what this other person has will satisfy you or make you feel good, when in truth, it's not for you and it was never supposed to be for you. Like, the things that are supposed to be for you are going to look so different and be so different. But that's why I also feel like it's really important to be tapped in with yourself, and tapped in with yourself and tapped in with who you are, and tapped in with like what your actual core values are and what you actually care about and what you actually want for your life and desire for your life and what you actually need for your life. Like, because this world is big and there's so much here. Like, we have so much around us. We have so much messaging telling us what to do, how to feel, what to think, what's going to make us happy, what's going to make us feel good, what's going to make us successful. Like, we have so much messaging telling us things every day, and we don't realize it all the time, but these messages are sinking in, and we are judging ourselves and others off of these messages, and we are judging our lives and others' lives off of these messages. And we're using these messages as metrics for our joy, our success, our worthiness. We are, these messages are working, even if we don't consciously realize it in the moment. They do sink in. And I feel like with that, it's so important to like reel it back and disconnect with the outside world and tap in here, because it's easy to get lost. It's easy to get lost. It's easy to start thinking like, what do I care about? Who am I? What do I want with my life? It's really, really easy to feel that way. It's really, really easy. I feel like it's easy at any point in life, but especially like as a recent college grad who's just like out in the world just throwing stuff at a wall and trying and seeing whatever sticks, it's really easy. Yeah, it's really easy. Not gonna lie, I didn't come here with like a script or a plan, so I'm kind of just rambling at this point. But I definitely feel like tapping into yourself and understanding yourself is super important. I'm trying to remember my first point. What was the first point I brought up? I'm literally about to watch it right now. I was just like, you have got to learn how to stay in your own lane. That was it. I found what I needed to find. Okay. I found what I need to find. I forgot what I was talking about. But yes, staying in your own lane. Yeah, I think I just kind of realized like there's so much out here to get distracted by, and there's so much out here that's gonna really reel you in. It's interesting, it's pretty, it's tantalizing, but is it for you? You know? So I think I'm like relearning to get familiar with myself and to get acclimated with myself and to build a relationship with myself. So when I go out into the world and I'm looking for the things that I need or want, I can come from a place of, I know this is for me because I know me, versus I want that because other people have it, or I want that because other people think I should want that, or I'm going to pursue that because that's what everybody else is pursuing. Or I'm going to pursue that and I don't really know what I want, but I know I want something, so maybe this will fill my fantasy. Like, I don't really know what I want. I put this little strand behind my head. I don't really know what I want, but I know I want to feel good, and this seems like something that might make me feel good. I have a fantasy about it making me feel good. So it's gonna make me feel good, right? Because I have a fantasy about, like I I think it's important to come from a place of like you're grounded in yourself enough to know when some shit is working and when it's not working. When something is for you, when it's not for you. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Trust yourself. Build a relationship with yourself. Like, get to know yourself again. I know people say it's so corny, but I swear it works. When you try and like date yourself. In fact, if you find it corny to say date yourself, don't say date yourself. But like, just remember yourself, if that helps. Like, remember the past. Remember what, accomplishments you've achieved. Remember what it was to be like in your childhood. Remember like what you used to like, what you used to do, what you used to enjoy. Like, just get reacclimated with your story so you can't forget who you are. Because this world will try to make you forget. It absolutely will try to make you forget who you are. And it's up to us to become like advocates for ourselves and constantly fight to remember who we are. Not what this world wants us to be or what we're taught to be valuable or successful or worthy, but who we actually are at our core. We have to remember those parts of ourselves. So, yeah, that is my 2 cents. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Peace.